Shop Till You Drop subdepartment. Today sales are up and stocks are higher than ever before. The people of World State Society are really keeping this country secure from economic distress. Buying is beneficial for everyone. Epsilons stay busy in the day and never get bored. Going out to shop will not only fill your closet, but fill your bank account too.
That's right, consuming as much as you can and never fixing your rags creates jobs, and jobs create happy working citizens.
Where would we be without our happy citizens shopping till they drop?
Well, we would be without our truck drivers, our factory workers, our clothing sellers, and we sure would all be miserable people.
Going to the mall keeps our people off of the streets. When you spend money, it actually goes full circle and comes back to you. We are all in this together.
You are what you have.
That's right. The pillar of stability that our country is based on depends on the constant consumption of goods. What would we do if we stopped? What would we do if we learned how to stitch? What would we do if we closed our wallets and our hearts to the prosperity of World State?
In 6 months, our country would succumb to a life of savagery, disorganization, and unhappiness.
If you don't believe us, take a look at the stats.
This graph shows the effects of positive externalities in consumption. A positive externality is a good or service that benefits a third party not involved in the market transaction. Generally, this third party gains pleasure through the consumption of resource that they desire, thus having a positive effect on the individual. The increase in demand of these pleasures can allow for the promotion of positive externalities. P1, which is located on the y-axis, represents the marginal social cost, and P2, located above, indicates the private cost. This graph showcases that when the consumer makes a purchase, there is a greater social benefit by the private cost as opposed to the social benefit of the marginal social cost. The private cost also allows for the optimal output of the greatest production of the desired resource as shown below on the x-axis at Q2, while the marginal social cost, located at Q1, only results in optimal private production. While there's a higher cost that comes with a greater social benefit, it is well worth it because it will allow for a greater production of goods, which will result in more individuals able to indulge in the pleasures that they seek.
And now we have the second graph. This graph demonstrates how the consumption of goods and levels of happiness correlates with the passage of time. It is clearly shown that as the years pass, there is a greater consumption of desirable goods, and this is directly proportional to the happiness levels that shoppers experience as a result. It is anticipated that with the current rate of consumption and happiness levels, the numbers will only increase in 10 years, and we will see lives being led with greater enjoyment and virtue. And now back to you guys.
Thank you. Now let's take a look at our happy people shopping until they drop. The mall is the newest hotspot for people of all ages. Come visit us soon.